Hi guys and welcome back to Football Manager 2017 as Real Madrid. First match of the episode is going to be Real Madrid at home to Sporting Lisbon. I almost said Sporting Gijon. So let's see here. Now I'm going to rotate pretty heavily here. Prince, the young goalkeeper, is going to start this one. Vallejo will be in front of him with Rugani. Let's put them that way around. We're going to play Danilo wide right. We're going to play Marcelo wide left. We're going to play Isco instead of James today. Origi is going to start ahead of Morata. Asensio is going to... Well, Asensio can come in for Modric actually. He can try that deeper role today. And Kovacic is going to come on for Toni Kroos. Why not? Let's go for that. Berardi can start for Gareth Bale. And I'm actually going to bring Sergio Diaz onto the bench instead of who? Instead of Carvajal. Sergio Ramos can cover the right back position if need be. I'll be excited if we're ahead and I can get the young man on for his debut. He's got a really bright future, but obviously his first team opportunities are going to be limited in the league. So hopefully we can use the Champions League here, which we should comfortably qualify from. Excuse me, to give the young man some game time. We had a relatively comfortable 2-1 away victory in Lisbon in the first leg of this tie. So hopefully we can press home that psychological advantage we'll hold over them in this leg. Early offside there. Okay, 10 minutes gone. Firmly in control of the game as you'd expect. Free kick for Ronaldo. And, oh, too hot to handle for Rui Patricio. I thought he might have saved it there, but in it goes. 14th of the season for Ronaldo, and he's scored against Sporting again. It must be difficult to come here and see that we're playing a rotated side, but we've still kept Ronaldo in the lineup. Asensio forward to Isco. Isco out wide for Berardi, easily cleared. Danilo can't get to it first. Brian playing her over the top, possibly Brian Ruiz, I think it is. Rugani plays it on, it comes back to Brian Ruiz. Arzuzra back to Brian Ruiz, ball in behind. Teo didn't make the run and Rugani will tidy that up. Kovacic now out wide, playing it into the middle to Asensio. Asensio flicks it to Isco, Isco to Berardi. Coming inside, a big performance from him today would be good. Plays it back to Asensio now. Asensio charging at them now. Can he slip it to Ronaldo? He can. Will he square? He will. Origi, can he score? He can. Brilliant link up between Ronaldo and Origi there. Third of the season. Third in a Real Madrid shirt for Divock Origi. He stands there and savours it. Drinks it in. Patricio's goal kick now. Oliveira to Elias to Everton. And then launches it forward and it will be dealt with by Rugani. Isco down to Asensio. You'd think they would realise that that tactic isn't going to work today. Kovacic losing it actually to Arzuzra. I can't say that. Forward for Danny Ings, who's behind the defensive line. Nice touch. Good save by the young German. That's a phenomenal save. I believe he's still 17. He could be 18 now. But certainly a teenage goalkeeper today. That's a good save for him. I'm delighted. Brian Ruiz whipping it in. Headed away by Vallejo. Elias back out wide to Brian Ruiz. He crosses it. Danilo away. Isco away. Ronaldo will bring it out. Good defending from us and a good save from the goalkeeper. Danilo's ball for Berardi. Could we actually get a chance here on the break? It's headed away. Asensio picking it up. Isco out wide for Marcelo. Could be a chance. Marcelo drives it in. Cleared away well by the defender. Forward for Danny Ings now. This has been a long highlight. And Vallejo just takes out Ings. Yep, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with a big dirty challenge every now and then. Excuse me. Asensio now with a free kick. He scoops it to Isco, who plays it to Origi. Oof, and Patricio just gets away with a weak hand to that one. Turns her onto the post. Sporting now on the break. Rugani nicks it, launches it for Origi, who will pick it up. We're now on the break. Origi very isolated. He's going to try this all by himself, not holding it up. Charging, hits one. Well wide there. A decent signal of attacking intent by Origi there, but he should really have held that up and waited for support. Still, A good half, good play by Ronaldo in this half, of course. Good play by Isco. And we have a 2-0 lead. We're very pleased, and we are actually going to go with the young man Sergio Diaz. Now, what can he do? He can be a target man or a poacher. Kind of failed to see how you can do both of those things, but I prefer a poacher because we're going to play some nice intricate play. Berardi has been poor again today. I think I'm going to have a word with Berardi. Let's see, where's the team talk? There it is. Berardi, over we go. I'm just going to calmly tell him a lot more to come, and I believe you have what it takes. Okay, he listened keenly, but nothing particularly noteworthy. He needs to have a big game. He really does. He's disappointed me so far, and at this point, I don't think we'll be activating the clause in his not in his contract, but in the transfer with Sassuolo. There is a clause that after, I believe it's 50 games, we will owe them more money. Teo is in here though. Chance! And the young goalkeeper gets away with one there. A good save diving back and turning her onto the post, but possibly question marks over his positioning there. Good save nonetheless. Corner's delivered, and there he is, the young goalkeeper, Prince, coming up and catching the ball in the air. Good show of confidence there. Patricio's goal kick, no doubt, will go short, and then Oliveira will go across, and then Elias will go back, and Everton will go long. It's almost as if there's a pattern to this. Teo coming forward now, and Asensio tracks back. Lovely. I love to see that from young creative players. And Isco winning it back again. Origi now, who's out left, coming forward. He plays it to Kovacic. If the young man up front could score, that would be delightful today. I'm not expecting much from him. Scooped in towards him, headed away easily. Isco for Origi. Will he hit this? He's actually down in the box, but it is a good challenge by Calabria. Calabria now, easy touch inside, plays it long. Vallejo, so easy to take that one. Kovacic to Asensio, charging central, hits one, easy save for Patricio. Good run by Asensio though. Good run by Asensio. Patricio rolls it out to his defender. Patricio now, you certainly can't accuse this game of being boring. Everton scoops it forward and Danilo heads it. That seems to be a pattern that they're not recognising. Isco to Asensio, Asensio to Origi. Origi dinks it for Berardi, and Berardi scores. Fantastic. First goal, he's off the mark. Hopefully that opens the floodgates. I'd love to pay Sassuolo the extra money because we've started playing Berardi more often. I'm certainly not attached to that money. I believe it's a 5 million clause or so. We'd have to pay them extra money. Anyway, Marcelo down the line. Asensio's got a bit of room. He crosses it first time. Rugani's in and hits the goalkeeper. And Berardi with the follow-up. He's got 2 goals now. You know what they say? It's like buses, Berardi goals. Absolutely brilliant. Could not have asked for a better performance from this rotational team. Asensio swings it in. Away. Kovacic, nice touch. Can he hammer one? Plays it to James, who hammers it. And Berardi, oof, can't get this hat-trick. That would have been delightful. A player struggling for form and he pops up with a hat-trick as I'm talking about possibly punting him. James Rodriguez whipping it in, played away by the defender. James Rodriguez drives it in and away by the defender once more. Marcelo now with the throw-in. This has been relentless pressure today. We've absolutely hammered them. Keeper's made 2 good saves. Escaio, I believe that would be, plays it into Teo. Forward for Ings, but it's easily away by Rugani, but Elias will pick it up, plays it back out wide. Can they get a consolation goal? Whipped in? Yes, they can. The young goalkeeper can only divert it into the goal. Disappointed for the young man, but, you know, 4-1. We still get the win and the 3 points in the end, so it doesn't really matter. Ziegler to Everton. Inside to Arzura, there we go. Ziegler, taking his time on this one here, bit strange. Arzura, back to Patricio. Now they've decided to play a short passing game. Oh, then it goes long. Space out wide, played into the middle. Danny Ings is in behind the defence. Not good. Ings with a shot and a good low save by the keeper this time. Great save. I'm a little hoarse today, please bear with me. So I was actually looking at a man of the match performance from Berardi today, on the day when I was slagging him off. Marcelo now, one of the last highlights here I expect from this game. James Rodriguez to Asensio, forward for Origi. If we could get the young man up top a goal, that'd be great. If we could even get him involved in play, I haven't actually seen him touch it. Berardi losing it, Kovacic to Origi though. And Berardi, can he find the young man? Nope, he loses it to Everton. Takes his time, scoops it over the top, but that's going to be easy for the young sweeper keeper. Comes way out of his area now to play a ball long. Scooped forward to the young man up top, but it's headed away. Asensio will recover it. Asensio now charging forward, brought down by Arzura. Disappointed for them. I feel for them, to be honest. It's been a frustrating game for them today, but their manager can't be happy with that one. Joaquin Arzura gets the red card in his marching orders. That is actually something we've improved vastly on from last season. Of course, Gaia and one of the previous episodes getting red carded aside, we have a much better disciplinary record this season. I think by this stage last season we'd already received 3 red cards or something ludicrous. I think selling Casemiro to Manchester City has certainly improved that. He got something 3 or 4 red cards last season, which is absolutely ludicrous. But we are happy with that. It was a good 3 points today. We are guaranteed top of the table now. We're 6 points clear of Leverkusen, and we have the better head-to-head. I mean, I suppose they could go and destroy us in Germany and get the better head-to-head, so we're not mathematically guaranteed, but we're essentially guaranteed. We have broke a consecutive wins record, 16 games in a row between August and October. Prince, Berardi and Origi all training well. Let's take a little look. Prince is still 17, yep, he hasn't quite turned 18 yet. Turned 18 in February. He's, coming on very, very well there, the young goalkeeper. Berardi coming on well also. He is still only 23 years old, I do forget that. And Origi, who's 22 years old, coming on as well. Great to see the young lads doing well there. We're just going to motor ahead now to our Valencia game. We will see some league fixtures. Hopefully another loss for Barcelona or Atletico Madrid to further increase our lead in the title race. I know it's only November, and perhaps I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but I see us actually starting to rotate the team quite soon in the league, because we have gigantic advantages over both of the sides that we expect to be challenging us for the title. 12 clear of Atletico, 16 clear of Barcelona. I will not stop saying it. 16 clear of Barcelona. Of course, this series as Real Madrid is not a particularly challenging series. Your main task is beat Barcelona. That's pretty much it. It is not easy. It's easier said than done. They have fantastic players regardless of the AI's ineptitude. But this season we've absolutely smashed it. I'm really pleased with how well we've done. I don't think, even in all my years of playing football management games, which goes back to Champman 0102, so that's about 17 years ago. Even Barcelona with the 6-0 victory, 4-0 victory. Even going all the way back then, I don't think I've started a season as well as I have here. So I'm very, very pleased with how we've done. I don't expect Atletico to get held up away at Levante either. So probably wins for all of the big sides if we can do the business against Valencia. Now, heavy rotation back in the other direction to get the full strength side back out here. Carvajal in for Danilo. Varane will come back for Rugani. Navas, of course, already back in. Ramos in for Vallejo. Jose Gaia back. James Rodriguez in for Isco. Of course, Luka Modric takes his spot back from Asensio. Gareth Bale gets his spot back from Berardi. Berardi can actually take a spot on the bench there from Diaz. Morata gets his striking position back from Origi. Toni Kroos back in for Kovacic. I believe that's the full side. Navas, Carvajal, Varane, Ramos, Gaia, Kroos, Modric, Bale, Rodriguez, Ronaldo, Morata. Bale has actually been sort of a strange one this season, because he's had some games where he's been absolutely on fire, and that's obviously pushed up his average rating, but he's had some games where he's completely went missing, so he's a strange one for me. He has to be a starter because of his undoubted quality, but certainly a weird one for us. Weird one for us this season. Hopefully we can see him really push on and achieve some of his best form. But this game today, at home, fully expect to be winning this one. We have to keep the streak going. We have to go to 12-0-0, which would be a freakishly good start to the season. Surely we couldn't be caught if we got to that stage. The rain today hopefully won't hinder our game too much. Obviously a short passing game. Now Toni Kroos with the corner early doors, whipping it in. Cancelo heads it away. James back to Toni Kroos. Can he scoop it back in again? It's a strange ball that, and Bernard easily heads it away. That was really poor from Kroos. Negredo over the top for Cartabia. Possible counter on for Valencia. He's a little isolated. Ramos will nick it. Could we get in over the top of them now? Good ball from Bale to Morata. He's got a lot of work to do though. He goes wide. Will he cross it for Ronaldo? Nope, he actually loses it to Santos. Scrappy, neither team able to get anything away when they're going forward. Parejo with a long ball for Negredo, but Ramos rises and heads away. Cancelo to Cartabia though, over the top for Negredo. Chance. 1-0 Valencia. Two defenders on him and the goalkeeper on his line. There's no way that shot should end up in the net, but we are behind, possibly for the first time this season. We have to tell them something. I will passionately tell them to get creative. I don't think it's time to come down on them like a ton of bricks just now, but I'm really disappointed we went behind here. Gaia to Modric. Modric coming forward now to Toni Kroos. Kroos into Morata. Gareth Bale cutting in. Can he get one away? No, plays it to James Rodriguez. Down, penalty. Sometimes when you're in a good run, fortune shines favourably upon you. Cristiano Ronaldo stepping up here. Has to score the penalty. Ronaldo scores. And we're back level immediately. You simply can't allow a team such as us to get back in it so easily, so quickly. We should press on now. Toni Kroos with the corner. Delivered, headed down. Ronaldo, and there's 2-1. Not even 20 minutes gone. How quick was that from conceding the goal? 12 minutes. 12 minutes from when Valencia went 1-0 up. We are now 2-1 up. Toni Kroos delivers it. And it's another penalty. This time their goal scorer Negredo giving it away. And Ronaldo steps up all of a sudden for his hat-trick. All of a sudden for 3-1 in his hat-trick. And Valencia are at 6s and 7s. An absolute shambles. Ronaldo still has to net this, mind you. He has missed a few penalties in this save. So let's not get ahead of ourselves. Ronaldo has to score this. Oh, and it's saved by Diego Alves. The keeper went early there. It's a poor penalty by Ronaldo. But we do still have the lead. We do still have the momentum. Kroos' delivery on the corner headed away. Disappointed that we couldn't get the 3-1 there. To be honest, I never expected him to miss that. And that certainly changes the situation for us a little bit. 10-1 on the shot count though. We're definitely the better team here, of course. Playing well. I've got to hope that Valencia's goal was just a flash in the pan, that they're not actually going to threaten today. Another corner. Toni Kroos with the delivery. And it goes. Bit of a scramble. Bale nods it down. Easy for Diego Alves. Diego Alves will come forward here for Valencia. Santos plays it out from the back. Disappointing to only be 2-1 up at the break, but given we were 1-0 down, I'll take a lead at the break, absolutely. Gareth Bale's actually been relatively poor today, and that's kind of what I was saying about his strange form. I'm going to give Berardi a shot. Screw it, we'll give him 45 minutes in a meaningful game, see what he can do. He came to life in the second half of the Champions League game, so let's hope he comes to life here. Okay, Garay with the free kick to Santos. Parejo now. Bernard, Negredo. They're trying to start this half quickly as they did the last half. Ruiz skipping by one, but Berardi tracking back. Good play. Plays it to Navas. He scoops it long. Morata, can he win a header against the two giants? Nope. Nice by James, but he couldn't capture the ball. Piatti playing a good ball for Negredo. Negredo pushed wide. He's got a man in the middle. And it comes. Keylor Navas claims it. Phenomenal from the goalkeeper. I was worried there. Now what can Navas do with it? Playing it long towards Ronaldo, who won't win that in there. That surprises me. Modric though, Morata, great ball for Ronaldo. Got Berardi arriving in the box. Ronaldo will probably go himself. And wow, you don't save that. That is his hat-trick. He may have missed a penalty, but other than that, he's absolutely bossed this game. Disappointing now that he doesn't have the penalty. He'd have 4 goals today. But 3-1 should be game over for us. I think in about 70 minutes I'll probably bring on Origi and probably Kovacic. Don't want to do it too early, but I'm very pleased with how we've done today. We responded well from going behind. It's probably one of our biggest tests this season. We will bring Origi on for Ronaldo now. He can get a round of applause from the home crowd. Scoot forward to Ronaldo, still has work to do before he goes off. Morata holding it up, back to Ronaldo. Ronaldo dancing past 1, dancing past 2. Morata cracks the bar. Disappointing there. 4-1 would absolutely have been game wrapped up. And Origi is now on for Ronaldo. Kroos will take the corner. Delivered in easily away by Ruiz, and Kroos delivered in again, away by Perez. Should manage to keep the perfect streak going today. We will bring on Kovacic now. And Jose Gaya will take the throw in. He's of course playing against his old club today. Kroos scoops it back the way to Varane. Varane to Carvajal. Lots of space for us now. Carvajal down the line for Berardi. Turns back the way, cutting inside. Toni Kroos. Modric. Modric to Morata. Holds it up. Plays it for Origi. Cancelo clearing it. Should be picked up by Varane. Negredo won't beat him to it. Not a good ball. Berardi does well to get the flick on, but Garay will pick it up and play it back to Alves. Alves long. Origi cuts her out though. Modric to Origi. Origi skips over a challenge, going himself, and he's hit the post. Good direct play from him though. He's a young talent. He's a really good young talent. Good prospect. Toni Kroos whips it in deep. Varane in there, heads it, and I have no idea how that's went in. If we were lucky in the previous episode against Real Betis with the goals we got from goalkeeping blunders, then I don't know what to say about that one. 4-1 though. Absolutely spectacular from the lads. Any other games going on right now? Yep, Atletico Madrid are 1 up away at Levante. Diego Alves out to Vezo. Origi cutting that out with ease, but Perez will get it to Bacali. Villalba plays it to Negredo. Negredo losing it to Ramos. Varane now. Forward to Berardi. Can he find Morata? He can. Can he have a good touch? He can. Good second touch. Shot. Comfortable for Diego Alves there. Comfortable for the goalkeeper. But again, we're doing well. An injury to Vieto in that Atletico Madrid game. That's good. They have some good striking options with Vieto, Gamero and Costa. So getting rid of one of them isn't too bad. Carvajal with the throw in. And that's it. 4-1 victory over Valencia after being 1-0 down. Very pleased with that performance today. Absolutely delighted. So let's have a little look at the league table now. We have a 13-day gap before we play Alaves. Barcelona, yep, beating Real Sociedad. We are 11 points clear of Celta Vigo, 12 clear of Alaves and Atletico Madrid, and 16 points, drink that in, ahead of Deportivo La Coruña and the struggling Barcelona. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that episode. I hope you come back next time, and if you do, I'll see you then.